Good morning, Rick. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing awesome this morning. This is going to be our first strategy session together. What I basically like to do is set up a quick document. Let me actually share my screen with you. So what I like to do is set up a quick document. I'm just going through and updating with open tickets right now. Um, so let me check right here. So this one was actually completed, but it's still open because we want to make sure that we're clearing the server cache.
Yeah.
So whenever we get off this call, I will be speaking with Sushan to make sure he's already done that. But in the future, if you get a ticket back from us saying that we've completed a change and you're not seeing it, the best thing to do is to do a browser cache refresh. And this is simply just, if a new customer were to go onto your website, they would not see they would see any new changes because their browser has never loaded that website before. But if you've been on that website before, what your browser does is cache the website, and that way it's not having to reload every single time completely.
Yeah.
So if you ever see this, just hold down the control key on your keyboard and then hit this browser refresh at the same time as holding down your control key, and then you'll see any changes that are made.
Okay. So control and then refresh.
Sorry, say that again?
So to refresh my cache, the way to do it is just control and refresh, that symbol
Yes,
there?
sir. Yeah, so refreshing, and I'm going to put these in notes right here. That way you can go back to it if you ever need it. So refreshing your browser cache, hold down control key while hitting refresh in your browser. There we go. Okay. And let me check on 9294 really quick. And I just like to make sure that we're going over everything and you guys are taken care of before we get started on any reporting. Okay, so this was actually from Kathy Marshall over the Nearby Now program, which I can go over today as well. I mean, we can go ahead and do a training, just you and I.
Yeah, we're going to pause that. I think Kathy had said that we're just going to use like, we're going to keep it active. We're not going to use it though. It's creating too much work for the guys in the field. So we're going a different direction with that. But in the meantime, we're going to keep it there, but just not active.
Okay. And she will absolutely be able to talk about how someone in the office can do it instead. I'm
not going to burden the staff with that. So like I said, she's supposed to have done that already. So she's supposed to actually pare down our fee for that to $150 a month instead of the $300.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, I'll just have her update this ticket then. And that way I can see it on my end. Ticket and changes and
you guys should also choose a different software to do a conference call with, because Ring Central is not very, I'll say, user-friendly.
Are you having issues with it currently?
Well, because we go through a server for our programs, sometimes I have to go outside the server to load Ring Central because we have a very, I'll say, protected connection. So sometimes software that's not widespread like Ring Central, I have to go off the server, which makes it less actually secure. So I use GoToMeeting myself, and it works for everything.
Yeah, we used to use GoToMeeting, but we actually ended up running into some issues with it. But
I've never had an issue with it.
Well, we were using it maybe a year and a half ago.
And what happened was a year and a half ago, they started charging for it. That's why everyone stopped using it.
Oh, no, we were on a huge plan with them. We probably had like 20 meeting rooms open. So we were definitely paying for it. We were running into some issues, but that's good to know though that they've solved some of those. Maybe we could, come back around to it. So What we normally do in these meetings is talk about, live and active subscriptions. And if Nearby Now is no longer going to be active, I'm not going to have really a whole lot of reporting for you. But what we can do maybe is do some things manually and just kind of check to see how, some of your major key phrases are ranking.
Well, yeah, that's not what I'm really concerned about today. I'm
Okay.
actually fairly comfortable with WordPress, and I do want to start making some changes on the site.
Okay,
However,
awesome.
there are some things in HTML and CSS that I can't do myself. So, where is the portal where I can log a ticket?
So all you have to do is just email me. It's KimberlyM@ciwebgroup.com. And then you just CC help@ciwebgroup. And I'm going to actually put that right here. So creating a help desk ticket.
Kimberly, do I have it? Yeah, I do have it. Okay, Kimberly. Okay, I got that. Okay, got
And
that.
that's ciwebgroup.com.
Okay, so as I go through the website and change different things, I want things to be added. And sometimes because of the formatting, someone has to do it in actually HTML instead of just regular WordPress. So I'll just send.
I
I'll send
think
you the request.
it depends on what you're trying to do.
Well, I'm going to try and add a couple of pages. I'm going to do a blog going forward. I'm also going
Okay,
to
cool.
change some menus around too.
Okay, yeah. So let me actually walk you through that. It's actually really easy to change menus.
Yep.
And let me just show you that on the back end.
So there's two menus that I see anyway.
And let me show you how to access both of those. Let me grab my password real quick.
Yeah, I have to reset my password because I don't remember 18 characters long.
I keep all of mine in a document. That way I don't forget them. Because it gets a little bit difficult. And, you have to have these crazy passwords so, things don't get hacked and everything. So, okay. So if you're on the back end, do you see appearance?
Yeah, I can, yeah.
Okay, cool. So just go right here to menus.
Menus, yeah.
And then, so you can actually choose which menu you're wanting to adjust.
Yeah.
So you can come up here. So main menu, and let me show it to you. And
So
I'm
for
sure you already know
example,
all of this.
on the main menu, there's no IAQ. So that blue bar up top where you have Google bar there, I don't see under products, I don't see any IAQ. Okay. So I'm going to need to add that.
Let's go into your pages and let's choose which page we want to add in under IAQ.
Well, that's the other thing too, is the person that was in charge of this didn't really have any IAQ to add.
Okay. So then in that case, so let's say just for this call, then we'll pretend like we do have an IAQ page.
Well, again, air quality products. If you go to air quality products.
Okay.
Let's see what's there.
And I'll open this up on the front end too so we can see what this looks like.
Yeah, so there's nothing there, right?
There's a little bit there.
So hang on. So why isn't that linked? So we have to build a link to that then. That's a problem.
Okay, so then all we need to do is go right here under menus. And we'll change this from the main menu to the top menu.
Okay.
And then we will go to search and we'll just type in air quality. And let's see, so air quality products.
Oh, hang on. Whoa. So under menu structure, when you just said search, did you not bring up the actual menu over here on the right side where it says menu structure?
I'm sorry, can you say that one more time?
Okay. Under, okay, you went and chose top menu, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So in that big box, the white box over to your right there, yeah, there, shouldn't there be where you have to add a tab there that says IAQ?
No, so what you do is you come over here and you search for the page and then you click add to menu.
Right, but you can also have done it down there as well too?
No, sir, that's not how this one is laid out, I don't think.
Okay.
So you just hit add to menu and then it pops up down at the bottom. like
Okay.
this, and then you just kind of move it to
Move it up. Yes. Yeah. Move
out.
it up. Yeah.
So let's move it right here. That way it's all, in ABC order.
Yeah.
There we go. And then you just hit save menu. You
Yeah.
can hit it at the top or the bottom, and then
Yeah.
it saves.
Okay. And then sorry.
No, you're good.
Go back to the regular screen, please. Regular web page.
Okay.
Okay. So let's see if that's been refreshed. If you don't mind, under products, the blue bar top menu.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I don't see it there.
So it's right here.
Oh, sorry. I didn't. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Right.
That's fine.
Top, okay. Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and remove the word products, though, and that way it kind of fits in.
Yeah. Air quality. Yeah.
Yeah. And so all you do to do that, you just click this right here and just remove the word products.
Okay.
And
Now,
save menu.
okay. Go to that page we just linked to. I want to see what's there.
Sure.
Okay. So they have that. They have that. They don't have other humidifiers. Yeah. There we go. Okay. There we go. Have that. So
Sorry about that.
Okay. And then where are we here? I also want to see under the blue bar, which is air conditioning, heating, and IAQ. Where is the IAQ leading to?
That's right here.
No. Over here. Yeah, right there. Yeah.
Okay.
Same page.
So this is going to indoor air quality services, and it's just a menu that I'm sorry, excuse me, give me just a moment. Sorry about that. My voice started going crazy. So this is just it's like a page that we build out for all clients. That way you know what assets either need to be added in by by us, writing out content, you guys writing out content, or
Okay, so could you change that image you have on that page, please? We don't have events like that here in Canada.
Okay. Do you have an image that you'd like for me to add in its place?
It should be in the gallery. Just a regular filter would be fine. So if you go into your gallery.
Okay.
Let me see here. Can you scroll down a little bit? Should be a lot more than that. Keep going.
I haven't seen anything yet.
There should be. I mean, you have other stuff here. Library. Keep going. Okay. Okay. So hang on. Keep going. Nothing really. Keep going. Keep going. Okay. So let's look at if you look at where there's a lady on the couch there. Okay. If you go to the right of that, there's a filter box there, healthy climate filter box.
A lady on the couch.
Yeah.
This one right here?
Where are we here? No. If you scroll, if you go down over to your left. If you move
Gotcha.
Yeah. And so there's a green box, healthy climate air. I would rather put that one there if you don't mind.
Okay. I'm
right there. Yeah, right there. Yeah.
This one right here?
Yep.
Okay, not a problem. Let me go ahead.
If you want, like I said, I can do this as well.
This.
So it isn't a big thing. I can do this. So.
Oh, that's not a problem. Well, if I already have you on here and I'm already in the website, I might as well do it for you. I don't mind doing it.
That's the page, right? I go to the page.
Yeah, you just go in the back end and you just take this out. You go into add media, and since there are so many, I just saved it again. It's not going to hurt it. It's not going to hurt it to have it uploaded twice.
Yep.
So I do indoor air quality services, and I'm sure make sure you always add in that title. Hang on, and I'm going to go to the website though, just to make sure I have that key phrase in there properly. So you can just go to IAQ, and if you see indoor air quality services, And you just want to grab this whole thing and come and place that in here. And then you want to put the name of the website, Ambassador.
Is that necessary?
Yes, very necessary. It's for SEO. So you want to do it in title and alt text. You want to make sure that your alignment is going to the right. Link to none, full size. Okay, and let's just preview those changes really quick.
You see where if you just put the image in, you might have to change the margins on that.
I'm sorry, can you say that again?
So refresh it if you don't mind. Can you refresh it?
I'm working on it right now. So it didn't save for some. When I did preview changes, it didn't go. So let me just try it one more time. Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
So I'm gonna go ahead and hit update because that looks nice. Okay, and there you go.
Okay, so the only thing I'm going to do next is the forms. I'm going to change some of the emails on the forms.
Okay, now those forms are going through your HVAC scheduling system, so I will have to create a ticket for that to be done by that department.
Hang on. That shouldn't be the case because all they do is email. They just email certain people.
Well, the forms go through the HVAC scheduler system, and so we don't build out just regular forms through the back end of a website because those tend to kind of mess up. So all these schedule service forms, these are all going through your HVAC scheduler system. You guys have actually, I'm not sure if you guys would have logins.
No, we don't. We don't. Can you go into the forms menu, please?
They're not built out through the website.
Okay, because Kathy showed me that's where I go and change the email.
It shouldn't be right there. I'm gonna have to ask about that then because it shouldn't be in the back end like this.
See the forms?
Yes. That shouldn't. Then I need to ask about this because
I prefer it this way, tell you the truth.
We've had negative results in the past for this, which is the reason why I need to ask, unless there's been an update that I'm not aware of. So I would like just to be safe to talk to Kathy about this.
Well, again, I'm actually the admin on the account now, so I will change the emails.
Okay. No, that's fine. I can change the emails in here. That's not what I'm saying. Is that I wanted to make sure that it's okay that we have the forms built out in the back end, because in the past we've had to use the HVAC scheduling system in order to create the forms, and then they're linked in using code. So it's like an API versus it being built out in WordPress.
Right, but I prefer it this way. So as long as there is some kind of device that prevents, obviously, bots from attacking the site constantly with fake notices, which I assume there is.
I would not know about that. I'm more on the marketing end of things.
Right. So again, I got to change some of the forms anyway. So I'm going to work on them from this side of it, just so you know.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Would you like for me to go ahead and add in some emails?
Okay. So what is admin notification? Is this for everything?
I would have to double check on that.
Okay.
No, it looks like this is just for application for employment.
So don't change anything just now. I'm just telling you I'm going to be changing some stuff here, including the form.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. So that's what I have to do today. So so I don't think there's anything else I need to go over with you other than the blog. I'll be updating the blog shortly.
Okay.
But as far as integrations with other products, is there a limit or is there some kind of barrier to using other apps? For example,
there's not. Now we do typically. It depends on. Okay, so we usually send it out to our IT team just because we have to be able to approve a certain one since you're hosted on our server. We
Right.
have to make sure that there's nothing that's going to affect anybody else's website. But if you send it in to us and that gets approved, which 99% of the time it is, then you can go ahead and add it in yourself or pay a web admin fee to have it be added in.
Okay, so I'm going to ask for the Yelp ad to be included as well too.
Okay, so are you just wanting a link?
Yeah, a link
Okay,
to our
not a
Yelp
problem.
page. Yes, yeah.
So I'm saying that you're gonna be working on the forms, and then Rick will also be starting on blogs. Oh, sorry, I don't know why I put Ricket. And then I'm also gonna make a note that we need to add an Yelp link. And so let me just check on what that link is. Okay, perfect. Let me go right here to Yelp. And I just want to make sure that this is the correct page.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. Okay, and I'll go right there up at the top, and we should have Facebook and Yelp linked down here as well. So let me make a ticket for that as well.
Yep.
Need and footer. Okay. Anything else?
No.
Awesome. Okay.
Sorry. There's one more thing I want to ask, and this is down the road.
Okay.
Payment processing and I'll say shopping cart. Can we, or even scheduling on the site? Can we have a scheduler where a shopper can book a service call or even order a humidifier or a thermostat? Is that possible?
Yeah, so that's all available through this right here, your HVAC scheduling system. So they can we can have it to where they book out, a service call or anything.
Yeah, but hang on, but wait. Is that done just basically as notification, or do they just is it is it a form that they submit?
So how it works is you can actually have it set up to be linked into a calendar. So you can have like certain times that are showing as open, and they can pick a time that works for them.
Okay.
You can have it to where it's just a form where they request a time. You can have it to where it's a form where they just leave their information.
Okay.
And
So how does this pop-up thing work?
so this pop-up is all linked into a full CRM system.
Where is
So
that?
you would be able to log in. You can actually create tags on the clients. Whether they're a past repair client
Okay,
or
where is that in WordPress, if you don't mind me asking?
no, it's not in WordPress. It's an external platform. And you would just log into that and be able to completely manage all of your clients through it. It's actually really, really cool. We use it.
Okay, so that sounds like extra work. Is there a way we can just, like, if I wanted to press on call today, what does that do? Call us today. What does that do?
Right here, this is.
Yeah.
It just pulls up like this is if somebody were to do this on their mobile phone, it would just call directly. On a desktop, of course, most people don't have a like a phone call system connected to it. So
Okay, so what does the other one do? What does that other one do? Share what?
share a document.
Yeah, what does that do?
You can add a document. You can share it with somebody.
Okay, I don't like that feature because it's already screwing up. So what else is there?
Hang on just a second.
So yeah, can you go back to that?
So you can email, leave your details, and there's a map to your location.
Can you please click on that if you don't mind? Leave your details. What does that do?
It
So that
goes
doesn't
right
work.
here, and it pulls out this form. Let me see here. Share a document. It pulls up.
I don't want that on there. Don't want that on there.
Okay, let me make a note to remove that.
And the call us thing, I don't want that because if it's not going to work on a desktop, it's the first bad experience with us as well.
Okay.
I'd rather just have, again, as a widget or as an application, basically, to be able to chat with a customer on the website. There's lots of stuff like
we do have something like that, but it is a separate fee.
Ah, of course.
Well, you have to sign up with a different service. It's not directly through your website. Like it's a separate plugin.
Okay, so go back to that. What else is it? Map. That's fine. Everyone knows what that is. So that's there. I think we have enough of that map stuff all over, but it's not going to hurt to keep it on there. I just don't want to confuse. If you were to click on that 101 Innis Parkway up there in the header, is that going to do the same thing?
No, it goes directly to Google rather than pulling out a separate map.
So basically, it gives you the same type of thing, right? Yeah. Okay.
Well, no, this goes to your Google business listing, but it's still a map though. So if you wanted to remove the map from your
okay. So that whole thing, I would rather not have that box come up if it's not going to be interactive. So how much would a plugin cost to work through WordPress?
Okay, so are you wanting to look into like the chat feature that I was speaking about? Okay. I would have to go take a look. I'm not really too sure of that. But I can send that out to you by email today for sure.
Yeah, because the only thing in that box, so bring up the box if you don't mind.
Mm-hmm.
We have scheduled service for this and there's a contact us somewhere, right?
Leave details.
Leave details. Let's talk. Thanks for talking about. Okay, and then so what's below that? Leave your details is the same thing, right?
Yep, basically.
Okay, so let's get rid of that. Let's go back up the thing of contact. What does the my account thing do?
So this one is actually it's basically like for you to log in and get into the back end of it. So it's not necessary for like a customer to do that.
Okay, but the back end is through WordPress, right?
No, the back end is through the HVAC scheduler system.
Okay, which we don't use, right?
Right.
Okay, so let's put the contact, that box again. Let's leave, just make it simple. Just leave details. That's it.
Okay.
Nothing down below. Leave details. Yeah.
Okay.
If you can get a price on a chat feature, please.
Okay.
Now, I think there's something in there with Slack. I like the Slack thing because it's a messaging platform. It also has links to other platforms. So just
that's what we use.
Yeah.
We use Slack, the whole Zoho suite. That's what we use.
Yeah.
And that's actually what I'm 99% sure that's the chat feature that you'd be using on your website.
And with that also if you have more than one user, they could see what's coming in the website, right? So if I'm not on the website or if I'm not available, someone in the office.
They have an app on that you can download on your phone.
Right. No, but I'm saying if I'm not near a computer or a phone, someone in the office can see it as well too. Correct?
Yeah. You can set up separate seats.
Yeah. So if you look into the Slack chat feature or a chat feature that works with Slack, if you don't mind.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can definitely do that. That's the one that we work with. And I know that what I'm questioning though is if you need to set that up yourself or if that needs to be set up through us.
Well, even if I get the app, even if I buy the plugin, I still have to have you guys install because you're the admins, right?
Yeah, but if you buy the plugin, then we'll just do it for you. It's not like you have to pay it like a separate admin fee for that. Okay.
Yep.
Anything else that you can think of while we're on here?
No, like I said, I just need time to go through the web pages, the forms, and so on, and and go from there. Okay.
Okay, let's go ahead and set up a meeting for maybe a month from now, and we can just kind of go back over everything, make sure everything's still how we need it to be.
Yep.
Do you have any availability for the week of the 7th through the 11th?
I'm pretty clear right now. I'm booked that far in advance, so to me, a morning meeting will be better.
Okay.
So
And what time is it over there right now? Is it 10:30?
Right now it's 12:30 here.
Oh, 12:30. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you're what? I'm assuming you're 1:30.
I'm in Central Standard Time, so it's 11:30.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead. And I'm kind of booked out right there. So let me see. Is 8 a.m. too early for you?
Eastern Time.
8 a.m. your time.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
9 a.m. mine. So I'll go ahead and do that. And that's going to be for Tuesday, the January the 15th.
Yep.
And if you need to, we can reschedule that as we get closer to it.
Yep.
I'm going to send it out to you now. And I think we're good to go. Be on the lookout. I'm going to update this document with the tickets for these two things, for the HVAC scheduler and the adding in the Yelp link and the Facebook and Yelp in the footer. And I'm also going to be updating you on the price on the chat feature that we offer as well.
Kimberly is it Marshall, your last name?
Yes, ma'am. Or yes, sir. Sorry about that.
So are you and Kathy related somehow?
Yeah, she's actually my mother.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. Okay. So we're kind of the main two
CSRs, right?
Here, but yeah, she's awesome. So I'm gonna have her update that ticket as well and let me know if there's any action items on Nearby Now since you guys are holding it. And I will be sending out a recap over everything. Alrighty.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate your time today.
Yep. Bye.
Okay, talk to you later. Bye-bye.